The north wind carried the smell of burned Buchan as Robert Bruce rode at the head of his men, the lion banner snapping above him like a challenge to the heavens themselves. Kildrummy rose ahead, black stone against a gray sky, the fortress of his boyhood, stolen, broken, held by the same enemy who had murdered his brother within its walls. For once, even his hardened veterans rode in silence. This wasn't just another siege. This was a king coming home to settle old scores. The English garrison spotted the banner and knew right away the jig was up. "Ah, they'll be packing their bags already," Douglas muttered with a grin, tightening his gloves. Bruce didn't smile, his jaw was set like stone. "No, they'll fight. Men always fight hardest when they're squatting in another man's house." For 3 relentless weeks, the Scots hurled stone, fire, and fury. Siege engines thundered day and night. One great crack sent the southwest tower tumbling like a kicked anthill. Smoke drifted across the battlements, and even the crows abandoned the place. When a Welsh blacksmith inside the garrison quietly set the great hall ablaze, the flames roared high enough to paint the night sky orange. That was all Bruce needed. At his signal, ladders slammed against the walls. Douglas was first up, again cursing cheerfully as arrows hissed past his ear. The Scots poured in like a river in spate. The English scrambled to the snow tower, the last refuge, but when the fire reached the powder store, they dropped their swords. No one wanted to be the first man launched into orbit from Aberdeenshire. When the fighting was done, Bruce walked the great hall alone. The roof had collapsed, the air thick with drifting ash. He bent, lifted a charred scrap of his old banner, the one that had flown here before the fall of 1306, and for a long, quiet moment, the king who had fought half of Britain simply stared at it. Those close enough swore they saw tears on his cheeks, though none would dare say it aloud. Even kings are allowed a heartbeat of sorrow. Then he straightened, voice steady again. "Break the walls, fill the well, leave nothing the English can sleep in," and his men obeyed. Stone by stone, they crippled the fortress so thoroughly that decades later, Edward II's men still called it unusable. That night, as the Bruce banner rose above Kildrummy for the first time in 2 years, the king stood beneath it, the firelight dancing in his eyes. "Home," he murmured, not triumphant and simply true. And folk in Kildrummy still say that on autumn nights, you can see a lone figure in a crowned helm walking the battlements, keeping watch over the house he fought to reclaim.